Welcome back to the shop. I'm Greg from Masterson's Car Care, and today I'm going to show you how to wash your car at the coin wash. Now, if you live in an apartment or a condo and you want to wash your car somewhere that has hose and water, you can easily do that at the local coin wash. Now, we're going to show you how to do this on this dirty VW to show you how to wash the car with all the tips and tricks and all the Masterson's product to make your trip to the coin wash the best value and the best time used. Now, this vehicle sits outside 24/7 and it's filthy dirty. You can see from the picture, it's got water spots, it's got dirt, dust, brake dust, and it's a perfect candidate because the owner lives in a condo and does not have access to water. Now, you can use waterless wash to do that, but I know a lot of you guys out there like to use water, so we're going to show you all the tips and tricks on how to do it at the coin wash. So let's hop in the car, let's drive down to the coin wash, and let's show you all the tips and tricks on how to get this car cleaned up. So we're on our way to our local coin wash, and you guys might be asking, why am I making this video? Now, I'm making this video because the coin wash, or your local coin wash, is one of the most important and best tools that you can use to detail any type of vehicle. Now, if you have a big rig, you have a motorcycle, an off-road vehicle, you can use the coin wash to your advantage because, like this owner of this VW lives in a condo and doesn't have access to water. So it's very difficult for him to wash his vehicle at his home. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the coin wash and we're going to show you all the little tricks on how to get this done. Now, we actually brought 2 buckets in the back and we have them already filled up with water. Now, we were able to fill those up at the house. You can do that in a bathtub, you can do that in a sink, but if you really want to get the most time and the most value out of the coin wash experience, you really want to bring your own water with you, because at the coin wash, you're not gonna have time to fill it up. Now, once we get to the coin wash, we're gonna show you all of the products we're gonna use because we have a lot of products. And remember, if you want to pick up any of the products we use on this website or on this video, go hop over to our website, mastersonswax.com, where you can pick up everything you need to get your car looking great. Now, once we get to the coin wash, we'll show you how we're gonna do this step-by-step tutorial on how to wash your car at the coin wash. We'll see you in a moment. Welcome back. Now, we made it all the way to the car wash. We first had some tacos to get some energy in us, and now we're ready to wash this dirty VW. Now, this dirty VW is white. It's a CC, it's a 4-door, so it's really big, and it sits outside 24/7. We're gonna show you how to wash it right here at the coin wash. Now, I got a back pocket full of a bunch of quarters. Check this out right here from the machine. So we're gonna use this to wash the dirty CC. Now, there's a couple rules you need to follow at the coin wash. First is, it says you're not allowed to use buckets here, but we brought our own buckets. There's really nobody here at the coin wash, so if there's nobody here, you won't get bothered. So if you do this technique in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day when really nobody's here, you really won't have a problem. But just wait till your coin wash is a little bit more deserted, or they give you a little bit more time to wash your vehicle and get it looking good. Now, another rule that I like to follow, I don't use the chemicals at the coin wash. You don't know what kind of chemicals they are. You don't know if they're good or they're bad, or they'll mess up your wax. So I actually brought all of our own Masterson's car care supplies to get the job done. So let's go in the back. I like to keep everything in the trunk as we go to make sure that it doesn't get dirty on the ground. So let's pop up. So I got my basket right here. Now I have a basket filled with a bunch of microfiber towels. I got a wash mitt. I also got some brushes down here. I got a stiff bristle brush for cleaning the tires. I also got a soft bristle brush for cleaning the tires as well. Let's see if I can reach down. Here we go, soft bristle brush, and a lot of microfibers, a big drying towel. Here's a big drying towel I brought. And I also got some applicator pads down here to do the tires. Let's see if I can find any. Here we go. Yeah, I got some applicator pads here to do some tires. Now, the one thing I really need to focus on is the chemicals. So I brought a couple chemicals. First, I brought our own car wash. This is our Masterson's Wash and Shine shampoo. I'm gonna use this to wash the vehicle. Now, after it's done, I'm gonna use our Masterson's detail spray to dry the surface, and I'm gonna show you how that works when we get to that area of the car. And I also brought some other things as well. I brought some spray shine because I like my tires to look good. And I also brought some degreaser. Now, this machine actually spits out degreaser, but I really don't trust it. I wanna make sure I brought my own degreaser, so I brought our own Masterson's heavy duty degreaser. Now, to clean the wheels and rims, they're very dirty. I brought some Masterson's wheel and rim cleaner gel, and I brought some glass cleaner just to finish up the job. Now, I got all this stuff in the back ready to go, and I got a handful of quarters, so let's get started on what we're gonna do. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is grab my degreaser, and we're dropping quarters here. There we go, we don't wanna drop those. I got my degreaser, my wheel and rim cleaner gel, and I'm also gonna take my soft bristle brush and my stiff bristle brush. There we go. Now I'm gonna close my trunk so I don't get anything dirty. There we go, and this thing is filthy if you guys can see this. Now let's go over to the machine. Now I'm gonna set my brushes down, and I'm also gonna set my wheel and rim cleaner gel and my degreaser, and let's get going on the quarters. So come over here, guys. Okay, so right here we got our machine. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in $1.50. It says $1.50 for 3 minutes. And what I'm actually gonna do is, does it say how much I'm putting in? There we go. 25% more, there we go. It'll actually give me 2 minutes, there we go, that's good. Okay, so, will the machine start? There we go, the machine is starting. And right here, there's a bunch of settings on your coin wash. I'm gonna flip it all the way to rinse, okay? Now let's go over to the hose. So here's the hose to rinse down the car. This is what I really brought with us. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse down all of the wheels. Come over here, guys, check this out. I'm gonna rinse down the wheels and the undercarriages. Take your brush, bring it all the way around, or the hose. And what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna rinse down the wheels before I start cleaning them. And I'm also rinsing down the undercarriage, getting all the dirt and the grime out of there before we start. Okay guys, it says it has 52 seconds left, but we're gonna start on the other side. So come over here, follow me. Now I'm gonna take my two products, my degreaser and my wheel and rim cleaner, and we'll start on this side. Now, my blasting of the pressure washer actually got most of the dirt and the grime off, but we're gonna use our wheel and rim cleaner gel to clean the wheels even more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my wheel and rim cleaner gel on. This is diluted 5:1. And I'm gonna spray it on the wheel. There we go. Look at that gel formula, how it just sticks to the wheel. I'm gonna cover it in all the cracks and all the crevices. And then before the timer runs out, I'm gonna spray my brush with some water. Okay, so the time just ran out, guys. The time just ran out. We're gonna start cleaning the wheel. So I'm gonna start cleaning the wheel with our soft bristle brush. Now this is the soft bristle brush that I like to use. And they have a brush here at the coin wash, but I truly believe that that would scratch the wheel. So I really don't wanna use any of the brushes. Plus you don't know where the brushes have been. Somebody could have taken the brush from the coin wash and throw it on the ground, and that could cause scratches and swirls on your wheels and rims or any type of area of your car. So I'm cleaning the wheels with the soft bristle brush. Now I'm also going to take the degreaser and spray it on the tire. I'm going to turn my sprayer on, and I've already diluted this degreaser 10:1. This is our Masterson's heavy duty degreaser. This is our full strength formula, and it's great for cleaning tires, bumpers, dirty areas. And now I'm gonna take my stiff bristle brush and clean the tire. Check out how easy this is. We're over here, the car doesn't have access to water at the house, so we easily clean the car and get the tires looking good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything, and let's move on to the back now, guys, and I'm gonna do all 4 of these wheels, okay? Now one by one, I'm just gonna do the wheels same way I did the front. Look at that thick formula. I love the Masterson's wheel and rim cleaner gel, diluted 5:1, because it sticks on the wheel and gets in the areas like the lug nut holes and all the areas that really do get the worst brake dust on the surface, like the wheel lug nut holes and the cracks. All those areas can be corroded and really ruins the look of the wheel. So we're gonna use the Masterson's wheel and rim cleaner gel to clean off all the brake dust. There we go. Now I'm gonna take my degreaser, spray it on the wheel, or the tire. And I'm gonna take my stiff bristle brush and clean the tire. There we go. Now I'm gonna repeat the other 2 wheels on the other side, same process. And then once we're done, we're gonna rinse them off, and I'll show you what our next step is gonna be. We'll see you in a moment. So now I've cleaned all 4 wheels and tires, and now I'm gonna rinse off the wheel and tires and also rinse off the car. So I'm gonna take my product, my wheel and rim cleaner gel, and my degreaser. We're gonna put it up here so it doesn't get lost or fall over. And I'm gonna take some more quarters. I got a bunch of quarters. And I'm gonna put in $1.50 this time to rinse off the whole car. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse off the tires and the wheels from all the brake dust and the wheel and rim cleaner gel. And then I'm also going to rinse down the car. So let's go do that right now. So we're gonna take my hose and I'm gonna rinse down the whole car and the wheels and tires. Look at all the dirt come off. That's why I like to use a pressure washer at the coin wash. Because just of this reason, look at that, there we go. And what I want to do is knock off all of the heavy dirt off the car, so then we can go ahead and give it a nice 2-bucket wash. Now try not to put the pressure washer too close to the car. You don't want to hurt the paint, but you can stay at a nice distance and keep a good job on the car. Now if you guys notice right here in my left hand, I'm holding the hose so this does not smack on the car. You do not want to let this hose hit your paint. It can cause scratches, marring, a bunch of damage. And I'm also getting the lower half of the car too. Always make sure you get the lower half. Now if you guys notice there was some bird droppings right here. I'm actually using the pressure washer to push off the bird dropping. There we go. Without harming the paint. Now this pressure washer is perfectly safe for all cars. And make sure you rinse the wheels real good. Get all the brake cleaner off the wheel. So now I've gone ahead and rinsed off all the dirt off the car. Now that's why we came here right to the coin wash, is to use this pressure washer. That's what we're paying our money for. But we're gonna use Masterson's car care supplies to make sure that we do get the best job and our time isn't wasted. Now right here is the secret to getting the best car wash, and it is to bring your own buckets. Now check this out. Before I left the apartment, I actually filled these up in the bathtub using clean water. So right here, I got 2 5-gallon buckets with some grit guards. Now this are with some Gamma Seals and grit guards inside. Now this is the Gamma Seal. The Gamma Seal actually has a sealed lid right here that seals to the top of the bucket and won't leak water. So I was able to fill this with water, bring it in the car without spilling in the back seat. Now right here on the bottom, I also have 2 grit guards, and this is what's gonna protect the car from getting scratched. Now there's a lot of these on the market. There's some ones with the holes. I like the original grit guard. It really is the best one for the job. It has the fins on the back, the grates on the top, and it really does clean the washment and keep all the dirt on the bottom. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 2-bucket method. Now that's the best way to keep any car looking good. So I'm gonna put my lids up here and I'm gonna open the other bucket. And I got 2 buckets right here filled with clean water. And both of them have a grit guard inside. So this one has one too. Here we go. We got one in here too. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Masterson's Wash and Shine shampoo. This is our pH balanced shampoo. It's great for washing. And I'm gonna add 2 ounces right to this bucket. There's 1 ounce, 2 ounce. We'll add an extra one because this car is pretty dirty. It's got some bugs on the front. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this up at the top and I'm gonna get some more coins. And I'm just going to blast up the foam and get it going. Now once the foam is going and once the foam is ready to roll, I'm gonna wash the whole vehicle using the 2-bucket method. Stick it in the bucket, and look at that, nice suds. There we go. That's what we brought our own buckets for, is to get those suds. So now let's tell you guys how to do the 2-bucket method. Now the way we're gonna do the 2-bucket method is we're gonna use 1 bucket for our clean water and then 1 bucket to wash our wash mitt. So let's take our wash mitt. This is our dreadlock style green Chenille wash mitt. Stick it right in the bucket. Get it nice with some nice Masterson's foam. And it smells so good, like fresh cherry. And then we're gonna wash the vehicle. Now the way we're gonna wash it is we're gonna wash it in lines. If you notice, I'm washing in lines from top to bottom. There we go. If you have some bird droppings or stuff like on the top of the car, always work in lines. I'm gonna flip my wash mitt over and we're gonna keep cleaning. Now this has some airplane fuel and some contamination stuck on the surface, but if we wash in lines, we're gonna stay good. Now I got the dirt on my wash mitt. It's telling us we're out of time right now. Let it keep beeping out. Now that I got my wash mitt dirty, I'm gonna stick it right in my clean bucket. I'm gonna rinse it on the grit guard. I'm gonna take it out here and I'm gonna wring it out. and then stick it right back in my wash bucket and keep on washing. There we go, let's go back to the top. Now this is gonna be the best way to wash any type of car. You're gonna get the best results. You're gonna be able to scrub off all of the dirt and the grime with no problems. There we go. And if you notice, I'm working my way from the top to the bottom. And that's so I take all of the cleanest areas, I clean that first, and then the dirtier areas down here, like on the bumper, we can focus on that later and get my wash mitt a little bit more dirty and it's not gonna scratch the top. Let's go all the way to the bottom down here, clean the bumper. Once again, I'm gonna go back to my bucket, rinse my wash mitt out. There we go. This is the ultimate way to make sure that your vehicle stays looking good. Get some more foam on my wash mitt. Now the Masterson's wash and shine shampoo is so slick. Like, I mean, this wash mitt is just gliding over the surface, even in areas like this grill or this lower half of the bumper where you get a lot of bugs and grime. This wash mitt really does glide gently over the surface. That's what I love about this stuff. That's why at Masterson's Car Care, we really do make the best products. And if you want to pick up our Masterson's Wash and Shine Shampoo, hop over to our website, mastersonswax.com, where you can get everything you need to get your car looking great. I'm gonna rinse my wash mitt off again. I'm gonna get my wash mitt. Let's go to the side over here. And once again, let's start at the top and let's clean the top right here. This one has a lot of airplane fuel on it. It sits outside 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's very, very hard on a car. So you wanna make sure that you wash your car gently all the time and maintain it, because you're already starting to see on this white paint, lots of contamination and debris as we go. There we go. Now we're gonna work our way down. Get the glass. I'm gonna flip my wash mitt over. I still got some more soap on my wash mitt. But I'm gonna run back to my bucket, clean the wash mitt, get some more soap. Now we've got some nice suds. Check out those nice suds. We'll go back to the door. Let's go our way from the top all the way down to the bottom. There we go, in lines. Now the reason we don't go in circles like this is because circles can create swirl marks and scratches. So we go all the way from the top, all the way to the bottom, and then we're gonna flip our wash mitt over so we can go back to the door. This one has some bird droppings on there. Clean all the way to the bottom. Now this car really, really is dirty. There's a lot of dirt and grime on here, but we're gonna go ahead and keep washing the car. We'll go all the way around, and then we're gonna go ahead and rinse the car right after, so we'll see you in a few moments. So now we got the whole car washed, all the dirt's gone, the white's looking great, and now we're gonna rinse off all the dirt. So I'm gonna grab our pressure washer before the timer runs off, and I'm gonna rinse it down, and then we're gonna do what's called a spot-free rinse. We'll show you that in a moment. So now we're gonna go ahead and give it the final rinse. Now this is the big trick if you're at the coin wash. Right here, coming close guys, you notice we're on the rinse setting. There's all these settings: rinse, foam, soap, tire cleaner, stop, whatever, wax, triple brush. You wanna turn the knob to spot-free rinse. Now check this out. Now what it's doing is it's running the water through a filter that's inside of this building. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the whole car with the spot-free rinse, and that's gonna help eliminate or reduce the chances of water spots. This is pushing off all the heavy water and replacing it with clean water. Now, out here in California, all the water is like filthy dirty, and it leaves spots on the car. I got some horns going on. So what this is doing is this is pushing off all of the heavy water and replacing it with a nice coat of clean, soft water. How cool is that? Now I want to show you guys, if you look over there, they're actually using the brush. Look over there, guys, see that? They're using the brush. That's bad. That's causing a lot of swirl marks and scratches. That's not good, guys. So what you always want to do is use your own wash mitt, never use the brush, because what happens is the brush could have been dropped on the ground and hurt the entire vehicle. So go ahead and turn around again. Look at that action. It's just doing the brush. And I mean, it can work sometimes, but I would never, ever, 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 ever use the brush. Okay, keep going, guys. We got 2 minutes left. There we go. Now this is reducing all of the water spots on the car. That's what I really like about this. This is one of the coolest things for any coin wash, because if you're gonna be here and you're gonna be spending money, we've probably spent about $5 here on coins on the wash, but still we're getting a good wash, we're getting a quality job, we're not skipping any steps, and that's what we really wanna do. And make sure you get all the way down to the bottom. Get any last little pieces of dirt off with the light rinse, and get ready for the drying process. There we go, look at this push off all the heavy water. There we go, nice. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. There's still a minute left, but we're gonna keep moving on to drying, right? So we'll go back to the trunk, and I'm gonna grab my big drying towel. Now this is my big orange drying towel. It's super soft, extra fluffy. You can pick it up right now on our website, mastersonswax.com. And I brought a lot of microfibers with me, but I'm gonna grab one of these super soft plush silk line microfibers, pull the tag off. And then I'm going to grab our Masterson's detail spray. Now this is my best trick for drying, is when I dry a car, I always dry it with detail spray. So check this out, guys. I'm gonna take the detail spray, turn it on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it over the top of the vehicle. Now, do you see the water right here on this window, guys? Come in close, look at this. The detail spray actually pushes off the water, okay? And what this is gonna do is help reduce any water spots and give a nice high gloss shine to the surface. So I'm gonna take my drying towel, my big orange drying towel, put this one on my neck, oop, and I'm gonna rip my tag off. And let's go ahead and dry the window. There we go. Now this is using the detail spray to dry the car and give a nice high gloss shine. So it's gonna push off any water that's on the car. It's gonna help reduce any streaks and spots. And it's gonna really give our car a nice finish when we're done here. I'm gonna spray some more on the trunk. Okay. And I really love our Masterson's detail spray. It's full synthetic. It's always gonna give a brilliant shine. It works on all cars. It's great for trucks, motorcycles, and look at the shine it's already giving on this white paint. It's amazing. Now you're probably asking, what do I have this secondary towel for? I'll show you in a moment. Here we go. Now I'm gonna come back with glass cleaner after this, but what I wanna do is dry the area and show you how we're drying the car. There we go. So now that I got the area dry, I'm gonna take my second microfiber towel, and I'm gonna use this to just finish dry the surface. There we go, a nice finish dry. Any last streaks, any last spots, I can wipe off, and look at that. Plus we get all the clean, nice look on the emblems, get any spots out of the emblems, and it's so easy to do. This is the 2-towel method for drying, guys, with premium microfiber, because 95% of swirl marks and scratches is caused from improper washing. So if you're washing your car at home and you're using a beach towel or a bath towel or even a chamois, I don't recommend that. I always recommend to use a premium microfiber just like this one. It's soft, it's plush, it's gonna help me dry the whole car, and it really does make it super easy. There we go. Now I'm gonna move around to the whole rest of the car. We're gonna dry it the same way, and then we're gonna get down with the finishing touches. So let's go over to the front. So one area you never want to miss on the car, and I always like to get while I'm at the coin wash, is the door jambs and the door sills. Now this car really needs to be vacuumed. It has some nasty stuff in there, so we might go use the vacuum after, but I always remember to do the door sills. So I take my Masterson's detail spray, I spray it on the door jambs, and I go ahead and dry the door jambs like I would the whole rest of the car. I never forget the door jambs, and the reason is because hard water can stain the door jambs, and then when somebody opens the car, when you open the car, it doesn't look good. It doesn't make your car feel special. And you always want to make sure it's clean, because when you get in a clean car, it really does feel special. It makes you feel like, wow, I'm in a nice car. I get to travel in this car. It feels good. So we always make sure that we get the door jambs, and then we always make sure that we get the door sills as well, because look how much dirt is down here. Dirt that can get missed unless you open the door and wipe the door sill down. If you don't do that, whether you're a professional or whether you're detailing your own car, you're gonna have areas that you missed and there's still gonna be dirt there. So if we're able to go in here and clean the door sill, especially on a white car like this, it's very, very important. And I always like to do that to make sure that the whole entire vehicle just looks great. And this is all about the finishing touches that you can do to detail any type of vehicle. There we go. So we got all that done. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the door sills, dry the rest of the car, and then we're gonna show you how great it looks right here with this beautiful white VW CC. We'll see you in a moment. So now we got the whole car dry. It's looking amazing. The white paint is now beautiful again. And now we need to put some tire shine on the tires. Now to do that, I'm gonna use our Masterson Spray Shine Tire and Trim Protectant. Now this daily driver really needs to look good. The owner likes some nice, bright, shining tires. So we're gonna use our brand new Masterson Spray Shine Tire and Trim Protectant to give a nice look. Now the reason I'm gonna use this is because the car sits outside every day. It needs some protection on the tires. Now this has UV protection built in that's gonna block solar rays, and it has new coating technology, which is gonna protect the surface and give a perfectly even finish. So what I'm gonna do is shake it up, and the way I like to get the extra high gloss shine on tires using the spray shine is I like to spray it directly on the tire. Check that out. It's water-based, so if it gets on the wheel, you simply wipe it off with a microfiber towel. And then I'm gonna take a microfiber applicator bed and I'm just spreading it, okay? I'm just spreading it on the paint. Now the cool thing about Masterson Spray Shine Tire and Trim Protectant is that it auto levels. So what it does is it levels out, it looks perfectly even every time with a nice high gloss shine. And I'm just spreading it out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it dry before we drive off for about 10 minutes. Now that 10-minute dry time is critical to make sure that you get that nice high gloss shine. If you wanna have your tire shine dry faster, you can come back with a microfiber towel and let it dry, but I want that super high gloss shine that really looks good. So I'm gonna put this right on the tire and spread it on. There we go. Now all I gotta do is do the other 4 tires, and then we're gonna clean the windows, and then we'll show you the final results. We'll see you in a moment. So we're on the last step of this job. It's getting really crowded here. It's almost the end of the day, and a lot of people are coming here after work. But now we're gonna do the last step to make sure that this VW CC looks perfect. The last step on any detail for me is always glass. I leave the glass to the last, and we're gonna use the Masterson's glass cleaner to get this glass looking good. Now, if you notice, this is window tinted glass. So there's aftermarket tint on the glass, and guess what? Our Masterson's glass cleaner is ammonia-free and is safe on all windows, including window tint and plastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my glass cleaner, I'm gonna spray it on the outside. I only need 2 sprays, just like that. And we're gonna use the 2-towel method to clean the glass. So I'm gonna first take my microfiber towel, and I'm gonna clean the outside of the glass first. There we go. And now I'm gonna put my towel down, and I'm gonna grab my second microfiber towel. Now this is a microfiber towel folded in 4s. So we got one of our 16 by 16 original blue microfibers. I'm gonna fold it in 4s, and let's buff off any streaks. There we go. Now I'm gonna open up the door. Come on this side, guys. We always gotta remember to clean the inside as well. So I'm gonna switch back to my wet towel, and I'm gonna spray it right on the door. As you notice, I covered the door panel so I don't get any window cleaner on the door panel. And now I'm gonna take my microfiber towel and clean the door panel, or the window. There we go. Now this is the most important trick that a lot of people forget when they're washing their car and they're doing their maintenance, is the top right here. I like to take my glass cleaner, spray a little bit on the microfiber towel, and then I like to take the top of the glass and I like to pinch the glass. Now, if you have windows that aren't pillarless like this one, you can go ahead and roll the window down a little bit and do the same job. But this Audi is, I mean, this VW is so cool. It has no pillars and it really is great looking car. My Mustang has no pillars as well, and it really makes the window so easy to clean. There we go. Now that window looks perfectly clean. It is streak free. Check that out. It looks fantastic. And now what I'm gonna do is clean the other windows on the car, and then we're gonna show you the final results. We'll see you in a moment. So there we go. We finished our complete wash of this beautiful VW CC Daily Driver right here at the Coin Wash. Now, I showed you all of my favorite tips and tricks on how to get your car washed at the Coin Wash using all their systems and our high quality Masterson's car care products. Now, this is an easy thing that you could do once a week to your vehicle right here at the Coin Wash. Whether you have a car, a truck, a motorcycle, or even a big rig, you can get it done right here at the Coin Wash. The trick is to bring your high quality Masterson's car care supplies, your buckets, your brushes, and your microfiber towels, and your car is gonna be looking good. Now check out the final results on this car. It does look fantastic. The paint is white and shiny, the glass is clean and clear, all of the water spots are gone, and the tires simply look fantastic with our brand new Masterson Spray Shine Tire and Trim Protectant. Now, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that subscribe button and check out all the other videos we have right here on our channel. Now, if you want to pick up everything to get your car looking good and everything that we used in our video, go hop over to our website, mastersonswax.com, where you can get everything you need to get your car looking great. Now, I hope we see you next time, and always remember, have fun, stay clean, and keep on detailing.